Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Call to Arms Mods, where we are today back with the War of the Worlds mod. And if you're thinking, why are all the tanks and infantry standing in the wrong direction compared to that tripod? As talked to in the previous video, I had a pretty cool idea, and that's namely a scenario where we actually are going to see how a tripod stacks up against another tripod. So for story purposes, it's either that the forces of Earth either were able to take down a tripod and reconfigure it, or be able to pilot it, or whatever, or there's also like a faction of tripods that maybe does not agree with the invasion. And I say faction of tripods. I know that there are like Martians inside a tripod, but you know, it's easier to just address them as tripods. But yeah, so today we will actually see how a tripod stacks up against another tripod. The version here is the red one, this one is the blue one. On purpose, I added tanks, but not enough to where it should be able to take down a single tripod. So we are going to be more relying on this single tripod here. So hopefully we will be able to take it down. We're doing it with the United Arab Forces because, of course, they deserved a rematch for not being able to defeat the tanks here, or the tripods here. We're using T-80s now, so that's actually even more powerful than the ones used in the Russian videos. So without further ado, let's see how a friendly tripod stacks up against an enemy. Alright, here we are now, playing in the first round, of course, as an infantry, as our friendly tripod marches on with us. First shots have been fired. There, the enemy tripod can already be seen. We're still not in firing distance. Might also be cool to actually take control of the friendly tripod in one of the matches. See if we can actually take it down. Enemy tripod is engaging with infantry. And there we go. Now both of them are concentrating on one another. As Ken Watanabe says, let them fight. Give them a little bit of help. And I honestly don't know how strong their weapons are against each other. One issue, of course, they're going to run into now is that they're at an angle and distance where fighting each other is going to be a little bit difficult. It's sort of like trying to hump it over. If they keep at this distance, I might actually order the tripod to move a little bit further away from it so that it's at a point where it can actually attack it. Let's actually do that now. I know it's actually faced away now, but once it reaches that point, it should actually turn around to engage in combat again. Interesting thing is, you saw that even though it bombarded it with its weapons, it was not able to take down the shield. Here it's now turning. And there we go. Ooh, that's one of those super attacks that we don't have. Still, it seems our tripod is still in good condition. Again, you can constantly see it take a lot of hits, but it might be that their armor might be very strong against it. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are when it comes to tripod weapons against tripod armor. For now, though... Oh, Jesus. Is its shield gone? No. Alright, so you see that one issue that we indeed run into is that they will walk into each other the entire time. I guess I could order the tripod to sort of like hold and not advance too far. But it has to be, of course, in a firing range as well. And the enemy tripod might not come too close. I will add a few more tanks in this next battle, because it seems indeed we are not able to rely on a thing. Oh, no, actually, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm going to add another friendly tripod. Just to see that, because obviously, if we add more tanks, the reason why we would win from the tripod will be because of the extra tanks and not because of the tripod alone. If we have another tripod on our side, it's going to be interesting how much of a difference if that makes. You know, if two tripods are not able to take down this one tripod, then we know that their weapons are actually useless against their own. Okay, so we are back now, and I added another tripod on our side. No extra tanks, a few extra infantry just for good measure. Could be that it becomes a little bit laggier because of two tripods now on our side. You know, 3 in the battle in total. The good thing about this map is that it's very wide, not a whole lot of assets, so it's not that demanding. One tripod is already engaging. Gotta wait until this one joins the fray. There we go. This is going to be interesting to see. How effective is this going to be? Don't want to hit my own guy. Yeah, it can be a little bit clustery when they group up like that. Might have to move them. Still not able to actually get through its armor. You can see its shield is still up. Actually, is it? Wait a minute. Which one's the bad guy? That one. Yeah, its shield's still up. Okay, that sucks. Gonna move him away a little bit. Because the way they want to brawl here makes it to where it gets a little laggy. Oh, might actually be that they are stuck. They're actually not. Well, okay, now they're moving. Pretty much lost all the tanks, so it's now completely up to the tripods. Again, seems like they are not able to even take down its shield. It's remarkable. For the next battle, then, the last battle, which I'll probably not do at night. I'll do it just as on the day. But I'll add a third tripod on our team. I will slow the game down a little bit more. We're running the game now at 80%. And I'll slow down to 50. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, it's the angle that's a little bit of an issue. Let's try this one more time, people. Let's try this one last time with 3 tripods on our side because, I mean, actually, no, these tanks are still operational. It's so interesting to me how incompetent the tanks are for some reason in this level. They just go to the feet of the tripod and not do anything. Nope, still the shield up. Alright, let's do this one more time with 3 tripods. And here we are now on the final battle, as I added 1 more tripod to our army. As you can see, all 3 are marching towards the battle. It's going to take a little bit of a while for them to actually be in firing range, because as you can see, I did slow down the game a little bit more to avoid too much lag. But here we go. The first shots have been fired. Tanks are engaging once more. I did not add any more tanks, just 1 more tripod. Also this time not more infantry units. The right tripod is engaging. Now we gotta wait for the others. The middle one is now also attacking. Oh my goodness. I don't remember if we ever did a battle with 4 tripods in the very same map. Maybe the one where we nuked them. Look at this though. Absolutely being bombarded, but still shield is up. Now the tripod on the right is now at a distance where it won't fire, but for a longer time it will still be engaged by the 2 others. So that also does give a better result of a constant fire fight with the other tripods. I don't actually have to even look if one of our tripods is being endangered, because we know that 1 tripod really cannot do a whole lot against another one. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very surprised with how, like, insignificant the weapons seem to be against their own tech. Now, from a lore, perspective, you can of course say, well, if they created the weapons, obviously they would also be able to create armor that is well resistant against it. It's just, if you see how devastating the weapons are against, for example, the human tanks, you would think that they would also be that effective against them, but their shields just bounce it off. Maybe it's because it's like energy-based weapons and the shield is energy-based. We'll do 1 more. I'll actually lead them away pretty far this time. I'll actually speed up the video or the match as well. Just to see if it will make any difference. This one's just gliding over there. That is fascinating. I love these types of videos where we do sort of like experiments and see how their tech fights against themselves. Also the unique thing where we now have the tripods on our side. I think it's very cool. It's just a shame that that doesn't seem that useful. All we can do is just hammer down on him. Where are you going? Come on. Okay, now they're all turning. This one's not. Why are you not turning? Yeah, this one probably ideally would have been further away, but nothing they can do about it. Again, being hit by 3 at once. Oh, it went down! There we go. Okay. Finally. Wow, it took 3 tripods to take him down. Then again, let's also be honest. Part of it was also because of the, you know, how close they were and they were not able to fire at each other. If we had 2 tripods and maybe set them to hold, they would have actually taken down the tripod with simultaneous fire if there was constant barrages. But even then, the amount of fire that would be needed would be a lot and very long. Alright guys, so that was a very interesting video. If you know any other cool scenarios with this, you know, with using friendly tripods, let me know in the comments down below. I am excited to do some more War of the Worlds stuff as well. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.